God gives you. I'm Chris, and this is Single Dad Homesteading, brought to you from the beautiful Appalachian Mountains in Northeast Tennessee. Hey guys, today we're going to go on a little scouting mission. Got the 22 horning with me. We'll smack some little squirrels if we can and make a good meal tonight with those. Don't know if that'll happen, but I'm going in to check a couple of tree stands out. I'm going to take you guys with me. Got to cut out some shooting lanes and things like that. Season opens in about 3 weeks. So I just want to come in and do a little maintenance on some of my hunting property. We access through public property into a piece of private property that I have permission to hunt on. My buddy that just passed away, Alan, his family told me to come treat it like it was my own. So we're going to get in here. We're going to do some lane clearing and maybe even set up a little blind for me and ELYN to hunt this year. I know a good little pine thicket in here that we can get in here and get a hold of. So let me get off of here. We'll walk in and see what happens. Maybe we'll even see some deer or some bear. Never know what you'll see in these Appalachian Mountains. So I'll see you in a minute. Acorns are all over the place, guys. That's a good thing. These deer live off those acorns and pin oaks. Just a little walk in the woods, trying to be quiet. There's a large open field up here, about 2.5 to 3 acres. It's on public property, but we'll see. Look at the size of that trail. One right up through there, comes across and actually goes through right back there. But seeing some good sign already. One of the two areas that I'm going to take you guys with me today on is right up that access road. About 500-600 yards up in that area. But there's another little trail I've been using. But I'm going to take you up here, show you the field. Maybe we can see some deer. I don't know. Let's go and see. So here's the field, a couple acres. I'm thinking about tucking away right behind this little bushy area. There's pines that go all the way down through there. I'm building a little ground blind for me and ELYN to hunt this year with a crossbow. But I'm not sure yet. This is public property. There's a bunch of little access roads and stuff, but let's walk up here and see if we can sneak up on a deer. So you would think these deer would stay in here and be pretty well content being back here in this corner, but they're actually not. They just travel the edge of this field until late at night. I killed a 6-pointer about right in this area last year, and I killed him from right over there off the point of there. You see those higher bushes in that area. My private property runs right behind, about 30 yards into those woods, up and around the top of this ridge. So I can actually hunt this entire field from private property. But I don't know if it's still there. We'll look in a few minutes. There's a gentleman that's got a tree stand set here on public. So access in for me is through here. But I try to, if I see his truck, not get in here and mess up his hunting. But there's 2 tracks been running through here, so somebody's had a 4-wheeler up here, which they shouldn't, but that's okay. I think I might know who that was. But the field is cut up with trails through it. I don't know if you can see those as you look in here. Most of the pines they've cut and killed all the way around this field, so that's interesting. That's the game management guys from the forestry department that have done that. But let's walk in here. This is going to end up being a long video, but that's okay. Let's walk down through here and see what we got going down here at my one little platform stand. I'm sure it's going to need some work. We'll walk down in here see what we can do with it. And I scattered out down in that bottom last year some oats and stuff, and I can see some greens and stuff coming up, so that's good that they're back this year with some of it. But anyway, so we'll see. See, just a nice quiet video today. Me talking every once in a while. But the stand I'm going to is good for bow hunting if I can get it cleared out. But it's a pretty good area too. Lots of poplar, lots of oak, lots of pin oak and white oak. So the deer really like it in here. They have a good water source down here. There's a little pond. So I'm going to get in here and see what we can see. I'll show you the pond. And I'll cut you off until we get back to the stand. Let you see that. But there's sting and nettle all over the place. Looks like a huge chaga up there on that tree. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right there. I'm gonna have to go look at that and see. And then here's the little pond. And it's year round. It doesn't stay real deep. But it's exactly what they need to do their feeding and watering and stay in here. So, but it actually looks really clear in here this year compared to what it has in the years past. It's usually really overgrown. So the last 2 years of me getting in here and keeping this place cleaned up like I'm gonna do today is awesome. So let's get down here. My stand is right down in that area. And the pond is right there. I really don't have a view of the pond, but we may take care of that today. But this stand is just a platform that we built. And you can see right here where the posted sign is where it starts. And I'm hunting right on the line. Look at that big old track. So lots of stuff to get done. You can see the stand right there. Hope everything is okay. Lots of saplings. Holy smokes. I got some work to do. Glad I brought the little hand shears. That is a ton of saplings. But I'll use those saplings to build my ground blind. So that'll work. But here is the one little platform stand. Forgot that I left my little blind cover in there. So we'll check it out for bees. Look around, see what we can do, and then clear out some of this stuff. So guys, we'll get back to you in a little bit. Let's get this 2019 hunting season off. Single Dad Homesteading is going to teach you how to put meat on your table for very few pennies on the pound. So hopefully it'll be a good season. All right, we'll see you back here in a few minutes. All right guys, I'm up here in my tree stand. Just cleared out my lanes. I'm going to give you a view of what this looks like. This is an early season bow stand and a late season gun stand because it opens up when the leaves drop. So we're about, I don't know, 15 feet, 20 feet up in the air. And this is what we're looking at. We got an old road bed. Pond right there. Old road bed runs up. There's a huge trail right here. I laid some brush down here to kind of push those deer down into this bottom. There's also a trail, if you can see those down pine right there. There's a trail that comes out behind them and runs right down through there. So what I'm trying to do is funnel those deer right down here into this funnel, which gives me a good 25-30 yard shot. And then I've got spots in here. Then there's another old road bed that runs right down through there. And I actually can shoot, that's a little far, that's about 45 yards, but with the crossbow that's fine. But you can see up the side of this mountain during gun season, all this is down, and you can see all the way to the top of that little hill and down through this bottom and stuff. And you got shots, you got little pick shots, but with a gun that's easy. So, but yeah, so this is the setup. We got it clean. There was a bunch of these little saplings in here I just came through and cut down, and I do that every year so it shouldn't mess up their patterns any. But you can see another trail right up through there too. So anyway, but I can see the deer coming good. I'm pretty well covered by the foliage around me. And then I thought I saw a deer right there, but there's not. It's a leaf. But anyway, so this will be probably the first stand I jump into in this area. All right, so we're gonna jump off here, go up and check out a couple more spots real quick. We only got about an hour left, and then got to go do some stuff with the lady, and we'll get in the woods and start hunting in about 3 weeks. So I'll take you along on these other two spots, see what we can do getting back in there. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, guys, we're at spot number 2. And I don't think I'm going to have to do much more than bring a climber or a ladder stand in here and get it set up. But I'm going to show you what we got. So we're on our old road bed. But if you look back here, you've got this pretty well open little valley. Runs all the way up through here. And last year, that 6-point I shot ran right up here. And I found him right here behind these trees. So this is his little home turf. If you can see, you got this little bottom. Pretty steep, but the roadway makes it easier to walk in. So, not far from the car, huge trail right here, going up through there. That's a really nice trail. I had to walk and look and see if we see any rubs or anything. But this is actually, I don't know if the camera shows or not, but a very, stepped in a whole little open area. And I'm thinking, if I got right back in there on one of those small poplars, that I could set up kind of looking this way. There's another road bed that runs up there. So I have a feeling they're walking these road beds and crossing down to the next one. But during gun season, you could even hunt this and have a pretty good field of view. Maybe even set your stand up there on that little bluff. I had to get up there and look. But not much cleaning out for bow. If you got right back in there and sat up and hunted this little area here. There's lots and lots and lots of acorns on the ground. So, and then I found a big chestnut tree down the back, which may make another good little spot for just bow season. It's not big enough to really gun hunt, but for bow season it would be real nice, especially with the traditional bow, long bow or recurve. But this road goes all the way back up through there, so I'm going to walk it for a little bit and then come back down and head right back out this valley. So anyway, I think someone's hunted this before, because it looks pretty well cleared for a bow setup. So all right, guys, we got two definite game plans and one alternative. So we'll get in here and get it done. Lots of bear sign too. Seeing a lot of bear scat. So bear season actually opens up the 23rd for archery. So, and then our deer season opens up the 28th. So let's get in here, look around for a little more sign, make sure this is where we want to set up, and then we'll get back to you. Sorry it's such a long video, got stuff all in my beard. That's what we get when we're in the woods. All right, guys, see you in a little bit. All right, guys, well, it's the next day. We're done with the scouting trip and getting stands set up and stuff. My batteries went dead. So I just wanted to come in and do a closing. I think this is going to be a really good deer season for us, a good bear season for us, to put some good quality meat in some jars and put them up for us for the winter and throughout the year. We really hit it hard yesterday. Got 3 spots located that I think are going to be really good and have a lot of fun with those. So this should have been out on Monday. It's going to actually be out probably on Wednesday, so I apologize for that, but that's the way life goes. God bless. Live with what God gives you, and we're out of here.